Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing an update for my full face project pan. I am a little bit late, but I thought it would be important to get this up. So if you have not seen my intro, I'm putting it up here for you, but I decided to pick one product from every category of makeup I use on my face, and I'm going to pan something. Some of these things, the goal is just to hit pan. Some of these items, the goal is to finish it up. So I am going to just dive right in to our update and share with you the progress I've made. So let's start with our face. The first item I use on my face, I'm doing in the order that I apply it, is a face primer. So the face primer I chose to pan is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Primer. Now this is the small size, and I actually just started using it because before I was using my Cover FX primer that I was trying to use up, which I did. This bad boy is used and abused. So I actually just started using this probably this past week, to be honest, and I really like it so far. So I don't really have enough to fold down or anything because I've only used it maybe 4 days, but I'm liking this so far, so I don't think it'll be an issue to use it up, and it's the only primer I'm using at the moment. So there's that. Next is foundation, and the foundation I use every single day is from CoverGirl. It's the Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. I do mix this with a couple of drops from my Cover FX drops, but I do have some good progress on this. So I have a couple of marks here. So this is where I started up here, and then this is where I'm at present day. So I probably have another month and a half left in here, to be honest, but I really like this product. It's not light enough for me. So CoverGirl, come on now. But yeah, that's been going well. The other thing I have is a concealer. This is from Bare Minerals. It's the Well Rested Brightener, and it's a clicky pen, which I had to leave it kind of open because this thing is impossible for me to open. But the last time we did an update, or at the beginning I should say, the product, which this is kind of hard to show. Let me see here. The product was all the way filled in this section, and now it's right here. So honestly, I think that this is going to be done in the next month, if not a couple of weeks, just because I'm going through it at a fast pace. I just use one swipe under each eye and then blend it in, and it's been working well for me. So that snap closure on this is for real though. So I think this is probably going to be something that's going to be done by my next update. Because when you look at it, there's nothing in this little window because you click it up, but there is still some product into the tip. So that's going to be something that's gone next time, I'm sure of it. The next thing is my powder. This is my all-time favorite powder. It's from Tarte. It's the Smooth Operator Translucent Powder. So when I tap it down, I'm a little bit past halfway, as you can see there. So I am sure that this will probably be gone next time. It's the only powder I'm using. I will actually need to purchase another powder. I want to try the Too Faced one, but this is also my all-time favorite, and I know it works, so we'll see. But that probably will be done next time as well, I'm guessing. Okay, other face products I have are my color face products. So I have one bronzer in my collection. I'll put my makeup collection in Declutter up above, and it is from e.l.f. And this, my goal is to just hit pan on. I'm very fair, as you can tell, so I just have to sweep bronzer on and I'm done. I don't need a whole lot. And when I look at this, I can start to see the middle ring kind of indentation or whatever, embossment. I'm not sure if it's gonna pick up here. Oh, maybe there you go. So you can start to see where the rings are on the pan. And that's a good sign that, you're wearing away at it. I don't know that pan is going to be showing by the next update, but it is a good sign that I'm starting to wear down the product in here. The blush that I've been wearing every day for probably the last year that I absolutely love is from Hourglass, and it's the Blush In Mood Exposure. I have the mini size because, let's be honest, I don't go through full-size blushes, so I'm just getting little ones now. But I absolutely love this. I love that there's a glow to it. So this is where I'm at. Again, my goal for these powder products is to just hit pan on them. And in here, it's on a baked tile. And it's not that I'm seeing the tile yet, but I'm seeing some kind of holes in the baking, which just tells me that I'm wearing down the product. I've used up Hourglass products before, one of their powders. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell the holes in there. But anyway, it's going well. I still like it. I'm not sick of it. So that's like the most important thing to me, is that I'm not tired of the products. And then the highlighter I'm using is from Laura Geller, and it is the Baked French Vanilla highlighter. This goes out of stock and then is back in, and it's like discontinued but then back, and I can't keep up with it, so I don't know if this is currently available, but I dropped mine, so half of mine broke, but the other half is what I'm working on, and it definitely is smoothing out. I can see that I'm wearing down the top part, so my goal is to actually finish this product since there's already half of it gone, but I've been sweeping it under my eyes as a brightening kind of powder, and then also a little bit in the center of my forehead, down my nose, and then I hit my chin and my cheekbone. So it's a nice subtle highlighter. It's not like super glittery or super bright. I'm just like hating the front of my hair right now. But it does the job for me. Okay, is that all? Oh no, one more face product is I have my setting spray. I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which I quite like. So I did have a good amount of use. So I was up here and now I am down here. So I feel like I'm chugging away. I would guess that this is probably going to be gone next month because of how much I used this past month and how much is left. I think it would be safe to say. So we will see, but I really like this product. I definitely am going to buy it again when I am out of it because it works really, really well. Okay, let's take a little drink and then we'll carry on to eye makeup. So I have one eye primer that I am using, and it is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. So I did mark it on the back. I just have a little bit of progress from last time to here, so nothing crazy. I just use a little bit of this on my eyelids, and then I set my eyelids with a powder, and then from there sometimes I'll use a little bit more to make my eyelids tackier so that my shimmery shadows will stick to it more, and then other times I don't. Like, it just depends how bright of an eye look and how shimmery I want my eye look to come across, but I do find that that works really well because not all shadows play nice when you get them wet or get a brush wet, so this definitely works. And then for my eyeshadow of choice, I am doing Pan That palette with the Tarte Maneater palette. If you didn't know, I will put my most recent update up above, but I decided to choose an eyeshadow not in this palette, and I picked an eyeshadow in my Anastasia Sultry palette. So this is the other eyeshadow palette I have. I only have two eyeshadow palettes, which I know is crazy. And I am going to be panning the shade Fresh, which is this, you know, creamy nude matte shade right here. I have not touched it yet because I'm not done with the white shade in my other palette that I'm actually panning the entire palette. So I'm going to finish that one first, and then we're going to pop in here and pan out of here. So no update, haven't touched it yet, but I'm sure, you know, in due time we'll be in here rocking and rolling. Okay, for eyeliner, I have this eyeliner from Hourglass, and it is the 1.5 millimeter eyeliner. I was gonna say highlighter, but it's not a highlighter. Here's the thing about this is once you click it up, you can't click it back down. So I don't know how much is left in here. I would say I probably use it 2 times a week. I don't always use eyeliner. I did today. It's still going. So this is going to be one of those surprise products that when it's gone. But I don't know when that's going to be. And then for mascara, I have 2 mascaras that I currently have. They're both from Essence. They're the Lash Princess False Lash Effect. I have the waterproof and the non-waterproof. I just always have these on hand, and I switch these out each quarter. So these will be done at the end of March, and I will get a new set just so that I know I'm rotating my mascaras regularly. But they're also kind of dried up at that point, so it's like a natural time for me to switch them out. So these are still going fine. I mean, these are like kind of cheap products, and I'm only counting it once, but yeah, there's not really effort because this is just something I do every day. And then for my brows, I am using a pomade, which I have the Milani pomade. This is where I'm at. I'm not panning this, but it is something that I use in my brows. What I am panning is the Essence Make Me Brow Mascara. So this is like the dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow. It has the super teeny tiny wand with little fibers on there and the tinted gel. So I will run this through my brows sometimes alone, like if I'm just running out the door not really wearing makeup, I'll put on mascara and this just to kind of define my brows, and that's good enough. Or when I do use this, I use this pomade more like literally from here out, and then I'll use this on the upper kind of front part of my brows just because they are kind of full. I just want to kind of tame them, and then I'll just put a little bit through my brow. So this is the product I'm actually panning, but I don't use like a ton of it. I think this is going to be something that's going to take me probably 6 months to actually like start to scrape the walls of. So it's going well though, still like the product. And then for lips, so I have a lip liner that I'm using. This is the NYX lip pencil in Natural, and it's just a nice natural lip color. So I have pretty thin lips, and something I do, even if I'm not really wearing makeup or like a full face, is I will just line the kind of corners and the tops of my lips just to make them a little bit more defined. The pigment of my lips, I guess is what you could say, isn't very strong in those areas, especially like my upper lip. So just kind of lightly lining this, and this matches very, very closely to my natural lip color. This helps just make them look a little bit more full. So this is something I use every time I'm actually like sitting down to do makeup. I don't like really reapply it or anything, and I don't really put it all over my lips, just to line it. So this is probably going to be a product that takes me the majority of the year, but I am using it consistently, and I've sharpened it a couple of times since we started. My lipstick I left at work. I'm using the Marc Jacobs lipstick. It's a, oh my gosh, what's it called? It's like the lip gloss lipstick. It's super hydrating. It's the nude shade, the Mocha Choco or Mocha Chaka, whatever it is. It's really, really great. I love that lipstick. I just left it at work, so I don't have it to show you, but it's also one of those products like the Hourglass pencil that when you click it up, you can't click it back down. So I wouldn't really be able to show you the progress. That's just going to be a surprise product. So it's like kind of okay that I don't have it to show you. But I swear still I'm using it. Then for lip gloss, I'm using the Buxom White Russian. This is in mini size. I have used up a full size of this before. That's what I have on my lips today. I really love it. It's just a very comfortable gloss. It's a little bit tingly and minty, but not over the top. And I like the consistency of it. It's got a little bit of a stick where it's gonna stay on your lips, but it's not so sticky that it's like goopy and all over the place. So I don't really have like a gap or anything in here to really show you or mark progress, but I am, you know, just chugging away. Maybe one of these times for an update, I'll put it in. Usually if you put these in hot water, you can kind of like melt down the sides to see where you're at. So maybe we'll try that next time. And then the last thing is the lip balm I chose for this product is the Kapari Lip Glossy, which I have, but this is a new one because I lost my other one, and I was at Ulta because I needed to pick up a couple of things, so I just picked up another one of these because it's my favorite lip balm, especially for in the evening. So the other one was pretty close to being done, so I just decided we're gonna start fresh with this one. This one has been used for like 2 weeks, but I really love it at night. I also love it on its own. Like this I usually have in my pocket, and it's just really nice. I love it. So this is not the one that we started the project with, but it's the same product, and it's the one we're going to continue the project with. So there's that. And that is my update. So I didn't finish anything this month, but I am very close on a few things. I would say the setting spray, the concealer, and maybe the powder will be done next time. I'm just looking around. Yeah, I think these are the ones that are going to go next. So we'll see if I'm right in my next update. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned for my updates. And if not, I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how your project pans are going down below. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.